I'm about to be the first American comedian to perform stand-up comedy in Rwanda. It's like a random... I found the group of guys on Facebook, like guys and girls, called Comedy Nights, with a K. And I messaged them. I was like, hey, like, if you ever have something going on, I would love to come by. And then, like, a couple days later, I was on a flyer.
For the first time ever, comedians from USA, Guinea, Congo, Kenya, Uganda, 3rd of November at 6 p.m.
The best part is that he just reached out and they were like, yeah, come on down to Rwanda and do this comedy. It's so Giulio, in the most Giulio way. This is the most Giulio, this is Giulio's thesis in comedy.
Yes. Don't miss. There are two funny guys, and umwe ashobora kuba ari funny by appearance, undi akaba funny by words of acting, I don't know. But one thing I'm sure of is that you funny guys.
Yavuze ngo nubundi ngo nkayibaza yuko adasekeje umurebye.
So wowe.
Ahita ambaza ngo wowe se.
Bandines banziziriza.
Wowe se.
Hey yo mama sita. Hey yo ma signorita. Hey yo mama sita.
There we go, man.
Hey yo ma signorita.
Yo mama sita. Yo ma signorita. Yo mama sita. Yo ma signorita. Bam bam bam. Yo ma signorita. My heart is so real, so real. Yo love.
I'm the biggest stand-up comedian from South Sudan. There's actually no food in South Sudan. People are dying of hunger, people are small, so the rest of the comedians are smaller than me, making me the biggest.
So you love me, Burundu. No. Kandusha kukukundo. Kuka.
Yo mama sita.
102.3 Kiss FM Business
Yo ma signorita.
Like, I don't even think any white niggas have gone to Africa. Julian's gonna be the first white nigga to go to Africa.
My friends have no idea. And I don't know if it's just because they don't know anything, but I think that they represent maybe the like larger opinion in a sense where like people just think of Africa as this backward fucking place.
My friends are like, dude, what's it like, man? Is it different over there? And I was like, I don't know. I just ordered a burrito and I'm on Tinder, so it's not that different. Everything's kind of the same.
Comedy is about, you know, finding that stuff that you guys can relate to, and how the fuck do you relate to Tinder in Rwanda? Unless I'm completely wrong, unless they have Tinder in Rwanda. Who knows what's going on? Do they have internet? Like, I know that sounds ignorant, but I actually don't know.
This guy has been getting messages on Tinder from Rwandese women.
So if anybody's out there and you see me on Tinder, I'm looking for dates. Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry that I didn't get out in time to do the movie with you. That would have been fun. You know I'm down for the cause. All right. I'll text you. All right. God, I fucked that up.
For the cause?
Wait, but...
One time, we love it, we live it, making music, just making our head, trying to express whatever the fuck we have to.
You don't know.
They have Airbnb in Rwanda? No
Probably
shot.
not, no.
My name is Jean-Claude. I'm a father of two. I'm civil engineer. I'm a born-again Christian. And this house is built with a Christian environment. Means that there is some kind of Christian value, so that there are some things you have to respect.
So Julio, I am a born-again Christian. There are some things I don't like in my house. Smoking,
Of course.
drinking,
Okay.
Facebook,
Sure.
soy milk, and most importantly, women.
So wait, is that like if you went and do jokes about masturbating, do they not care? Do people like that?
Yeah, it depends on how you bring it. You see how I brought it up on education.
It was sex education.
The education curriculum or system was kind of adopted from the West, from Europe and the States and everything, right. But there's some things that were left out, like sex education. So imagine if, we would study sex education in Africa and they're asking like some student like in a class setting and the teacher looks at the student like, you, we don't. Kalisa John, we don't. Abarashi Kalisa John. Mwana wanambwira ngaho tubwire ingaruka 10 mbi zo kwikirisha. iya mbere ni iyihe? Number 2, you forget a lot. Okay, you forget a lot. Okay. Number 3, nayibagiwe. Say something like that. So, do you think that the stuff that Babu and I know you're like that's your homie, right? The stuff that like they're doing, like you think that it's like important and like
it is important, bro. Let me tell you, it is important with what's going on in the world here and there. For example, if you made your research about Rwanda as a country that went through genocide and a lot of Rwandans dying, you need a good laugh, bro. You feel me? You need a good laugh.
Right. So you guys started bringing up like the global perception of Rwanda and stuff, and then I said something, and then the guy was like, he's like, so you're saying Rwanda has a terrible global image? I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I like tried my best to like cover my tracks.
You told us about the image, the bad image you've been knowing about Rwanda. But
he was actually agreeing with it.
Right.
It was like, there's a certain image that is not all the time positive.
Right, because people kind of heard about what happened many years ago, and then they haven't really heard much since.
Do you think this face here
is funny?
Is funny?
No.
Even in Kenya, some people think the genocide still happened.
Really? Really?
Yeah, the Tutsi genocide.
That's crazy.
So I went in Kenya, some rural area, and we were talking with these guys. Like, wait, you're from Rwanda? Like, well, how do you guys live in Rwanda? I'm like, the same way you guys live here in Kenya, I guess. He's like, no. I mean, with the war and the genocide against the Tutsis, how do you guys live?
These guys are neighbors.
I'm like, what?
Right, they're like over there.
I'm like, what? Rwanda is safer than Kenya. Rwanda is safer than this bus. You were in a bus at the moment. Rwanda is safer than this bus right now. What are you talking about, hey?
Get up, hey. It's never too late for a little groove on. Never too late for a better fly zone. Switching up wheels when you really feel like skip to the next floor. So tighten your shoes and get your cool on. You can bring them all, get them in tonight mode. Fill up the gas, bang, bang, yeah, we heading at 18. We heading at 18, yeah.
4-0, 2-0. Oh, settle it. Giulio is the hero. Oh, you got it. Oh, no.
I shaka ta ta, nigga, shaka bang bang. Be hooded in my G and none but a G thing. When you hear that, just know it's time to go on. Like we don't give a damn. Ain't no mothership heading to the ATM. Ain't a Mercedes-Benz drive with too many M. Smoking essence, popping pills like M&M's. On my side chick, got the bag on the head. So my man, you can leave your worries home. Switch up your phone, turn up the tone. Once you grab up a shot off Patron as we get it on until the morning sun. It's a turn up.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That's it. Yeah,
That's dope, man.
What was that?
Yeah, that was really dope.
Cool.
So it's crazy how that's how the world is now. I can just read about something and message that person if it's something I want to do, and maybe we can work together 2 months later. Is some dude who like nobody really cares that much about going to do comedy in Africa that cool? Like, I don't know. It's cool, right?